My child, sit with me now. Let the noise fall away. You've carried so much, haven't you? You've tried to hold it all together when the deadlines, the pain, the people, the questions, and still smile through it. But I see beyond your smile. I see the weight you're carrying in your heart. You don't need to explain anything to me. You don't need to pretend you're okay. Because right here, right now, I want to speak into your soul. Into that place where no one else can reach, but I always can. I know the path ahead feels hidden. You've prayed for clarity, begged for answers, asked me to show you what to do next. But all you hear is silence. All you see is fog. And maybe, somewhere deep down, you're wondering if I've forgotten you. If I've left you to figure it out alone. But my beloved, I have never walked away. Even in the silence, I am speaking. Even in the fog, I am guiding. Even in your doubt, I am holding you. You don't need to know every step. You don't have to see the full picture. You only need to take the next breath and trust that I'm with you. Do you remember the times you didn't think you'd make it, but somehow you did? That wasn't luck. That wasn't coincidence. That was me. Holding you up when you were falling. Strengthening you when you were too tired to go on. Whispering, "You're not alone," when the darkness felt overwhelming. And I'm still here. Right now. Right beside you. You don't have to earn my presence. You don't have to perform for my love. You already have it. Fully, completely, unshakably. And when the road disappears beneath your feet, when all you can do is take one trembling step forward, know this: I am already in your tomorrow. I have gone ahead of you. I see the danger you don't see. I know the miracles you can't imagine. And I am working, even now, in ways you cannot yet comprehend. There is purpose in this season, not punishment, not abandonment, but preparation. Because what I'm building in you, what I'm leading you into, is bigger than you think, and it requires trust deeper than you've ever known. So if you're tired of trying to figure it all out, if you're weary from pretending you're okay, let it go. Give it to me. Lay your burdens at my feet. Trade your fear for my peace. Trade your questions for my presence. Trade your weakness for my strength. You don't need to see the way forward. You just need to know that I am the way, and I will not leave you here. You are not stuck. You are not forgotten. You are becoming, in the quiet, in the waiting, in the not yet, everything I created you to be. I'm not asking you to sprint. I'm asking you to breathe, to rest in me, to walk with me, one step, one moment, one heartbeat at a time. You're not failing, you're unfolding, you're growing, and I'm not finished with you yet, so lean in, my child. Let me speak to your heart today. This is not the end. This is where a new chapter begins, with me leading the way. My beloved child, you've been waiting for a sign, a whisper, a direction, and here I am, speaking now. Lean in close. Let these words reach the places where worry has taken root. Let them become like living water, flowing through the dry places of your soul. I see you when you lie awake at night playing every scenario in your mind. What if I make the wrong choice? What if I lose everything? What if this pain never ends? But I want you to know, your life is not built on your understanding. It is built on my faithfulness. I have never failed, and I will not start now. You don't need to see the whole staircase to take the next step. You only need to trust that I hold the staircase and you in my hands. Your vision may be clouded, but mine is perfect. I see what's behind you, what's around you, and what's ahead. And I say to you now, walk with me, not because you are confident in yourself, but because you are confident in me. When you lean on me, you are stronger than you know. not because of what you can do, but because of what I will do through you. Do not confuse stillness with absence. When I am quiet, I am not gone. When the path is hidden, I am not lost. I am the God who parts seas, even when you see only water. I am the God who makes roads through wilderness, even when it looks like a dead end. And child, I know you're afraid. I know what you've been through. I know the people who left you, the doors that slammed shut, the opportunities you thought were yours and then weren't. But I want to tell you something deeply sacred. None of it was wasted. Even in your heartbreak, I was preparing something holy. Even in your delay, I was aligning things for your good. Even in your loneliness, I was drawing you closer to me. You may feel like you're behind, but I say, you are exactly where I need you to be. I'm not in a rush. I'm not disappointed. I'm not looking at your life shaking my head. I'm holding your heart. Patiently, tenderly, faithfully. There is so much you cannot see. The spiritual battles I'm fighting on your behalf, the dangers I've deflected, the people I'm positioning to cross your path, the doors I'm preparing to open. If only you knew how much I do for you daily. But you don't have to see it all to believe it. You only need to trust that I never sleep, that I'm always working behind the curtain of your reality. I see the whole stage, and I know when to bring the spotlight. You cry out, Lord, what should I do? And I say, stay close to me. I'll guide your next move when it's time. But for now, let's just walk together. Talk to me. Listen. Be still. Let me strengthen you where the world has worn you down. You've been listening to too many voices, and the voices of fear, of comparison, of regret. But I'm inviting you back to my voice, the voice that says, you are mine. You are enough. You are becoming. I'm not done with you yet. You keep trying to fix it all, solve it all, prove it all. But I didn't call you to strive. I called you to trust, to believe that your life isn't random, it's redeemed, that your pain isn't permanent, it's purposeful, that your waiting isn't punishment, it's preparation. Even now I am watering the seeds you've planted in tears. They are growing underground, in the unseen. And when it's time, they will burst forth with beauty you never imagined. So, breathe, my child, release the outcome. Let me carry the parts that feel too heavy. You were never meant to do this alone. You were meant to walk with me, hand in hand, heart to heart, step by sacred step. And I promise, even in the moments when you can't see the way forward, I am the way, and I will never let you go. My child, I see that you are tired, not just physically, but deep in your soul. Tired of holding it all together. Tired of smiling when your heart feels heavy. Tired of waiting for the breakthrough that hasn't yet come. I know what others can't. See? I know the weight you carry in silence. The silent prayers whispered through tears on your pillow. The moments when you force yourself to keep going even when hope feels thin. And I want you to know, I have not overlooked a single moment of it. Every sigh, every tear, every Lord help me. I've heard them all. You feel like you've lost direction, like you're standing in a hallway with every door shut. But child, you must remember, I am not confined by doors. I am the one who opens what no man can shut and shuts what no man can open. This delay is not denial. This silence is not neglect. This uncertainty is not abandonment. It's sacred. It's stretching you. It's inviting you deeper, not into fear, but into trust. You see one page. I see the whole story. You see today's battle. I see the eternal victory. And when you don't understand what I'm doing, trust who I am. I am not cruel. I am not careless. I am your father. And I am fighting battles you don't even know about. Do you remember when you almost gave up but didn't? That was me, strengthening you. When you felt peace that made no sense in the storm, That was me, holding your mind steady. When a closed door protected you from something you begged for, that was me, loving you more than your short-term vision could see. I need you to stop measuring my love based on your comfort. My love isn't proven by how easy the journey feels. It's proven by my presence, even in the hardest parts. And I am right here, in the mess, in the waiting, in the wondering. I am not somewhere far off. I am in the room, even if it's dark. Let me remind you of something powerful. You are not the only one in this story. I have placed you in a divine chain reaction. Your courage affects someone else's faith. Your testimony will be someone's hope. Your obedience will unlock blessing in places you can't even imagine. So keep going. Not because you feel strong, but because I am your strength. Keep trusting, not because everything is clear, but because I am guiding you even in the fog. Keep praying, not because it's easy, but because heaven is listening, and your prayers are planting miracles. Even now, I am restoring what the enemy tried to steal. Even now I am preparing joy for your sorrow. Even now I am lifting burdens from your shoulders and carrying them myself. This path may not look how you imagined, but it is still sacred, because you are not walking it alone. I am with you, not just beside you but within you, strengthening your heart, whispering encouragement when no one else knows you need it. There will be moments when nothing makes sense, moments when the pain feels louder than the promise, moments when you'll want to quit. But those are the moments where miracles are being written. You don't have to understand the way forward. You just need to stay close to the one who knows it. Let go of the need to control. Let go of the timeline you created in your head. Let go of the guilt, the pressure, the should-haves, and what-ifs. None of those come from me. What comes from me is peace. Even when the waters rise, even when the road winds longer than you hoped, even when the answers haven't come yet, I am still the answer. You are not lost. You are led. You are not forgotten. You are favored. You are not finished. You are still becoming. Breathe, child. Let my presence be your compass. Let my love be the voice louder than fear. Let me remind you that the same God who brought you this far is the same God who will finish what he started in you. You were made for more than surviving. You were made for trust, for growth, for glory. Even this confusion, this Axkari is part of something bigger, and one day, not long from now, you'll look back at this moment and say, he was with me. He never left. He was writing a miracle in silence. So keep walking, even when it's slow, even when it's quiet, even when your steps feel unsure, because with every step I am fighting for you, I am leading you, I am loving you, and I will never leave you. My precious child, you've asked me, why does the road seem so unclear? You've cried, God, just show me the next step. You've pleaded for direction, longed for clarity, begged for peace, and I have heard every word. Let me tell you something sacred. Clarity is not always the first gift I give, but presence is. I don't always hand you a map. Sometimes I simply take your hand. The path you're on may twist and turn. It may feel like one step forward and two steps back. But what you can't see is this. Every step is still a part of your becoming. I'm not wasting a single moment. Sometimes I don't give you all the answers because I'm inviting you to trust deeper. Sometimes I don't remove the uncertainty because I want you to see me, not the outcome. I want your faith to grow roots, not just branches. I want your heart to anchor in me, not in control. And I know that's hard. I know your heart wants to plan. I know the unknown makes your mind race. But this is holy ground. This is where intimacy is born. Not in the knowing, but in the trusting. You say, Lord, I'm tired of walking by faith, and I say, That's when it becomes worship. Every step you take in the dark, holding on to me, is a declaration of your trust in my love. I'm not hiding from you. I am not distant. I am not toying with your life. I am working in layers far beyond your sight. You want a straight path, but I am shaping your soul. You want answers, but I am offering myself. You want peace in the outcome, but I am teaching you to have peace in the process. Child, the most powerful stories are not the ones with perfect clarity. They are the ones with relentless trust. When you keep believing even when the breakthrough hasn't come. When you worship, even when you still feel weak. When you choose me, even when you don't understand me. Let me remind you of something eternal. Faith is not the absence of questions. Faith is choosing to believe even when there are still tears in your eyes. Even when the voices around you say, give up. Even when your own thoughts tell you it's over. You're not a failure because you feel fear. You're not weak because you wrestle with doubt. You are human. You are growing. You are being refined. And I am with you in all of it. Do you remember the stories of old? Of Moses standing at the Red Sea with no way forward? Of David facing a giant with just a sling? Of Esther stepping into the palace with trembling courage? None of them had clarity. But they had me. And that was enough. And it is still enough today. You don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need to pretend you're unshaken. You just need to stay close to me. Keep bringing me your heart, your questions, your weariness. I won't shame you for your confusion. I won't reject you for your wrestling. I will meet you in it. Again and again and again. So if today feels uncertain, breathe and know this. You are not being punished. You are being positioned for something greater, for something more aligned with your eternal purpose. I am the God who turns wandering into testimony, the God who turns silence into songs, the God who takes your lowest moment and then writes glory into it. You have not missed it. You are not too late. You are not beyond repair. You are not alone. I am still writing your story. And this chapter, the one that feels like confusion and delay, is the one that will birth the deepest strength in you. Keep walking, child. You may not see the way forward yet, but I do. And I am already there, waiting with open arms. Your breakthrough may not come in the way you expect, but it will come in the way that heals you, grows you, and brings you peace. I am the God of holy surprises, the God who shows up in the 11th hour, the God who parts seas, moves mountains, and calms storms. And I am the same God holding your heart tonight, so walk with me even when the road is blurry, even when your hands are trembling, even when your soul whispers, I'm not sure anymore, because I am sure. Sure of my love, sure of your purpose, sure of your victory. You were never meant to figure it all out. You were meant to lean on me, and I am strong enough to carry you. My child, you may not know where this is leading, but you can know this. It is leading to me, and I will never let you go. My beloved child, before you go, pause just for a moment longer. You've walked through so much. You've wrestled with unknowns, faced silent seasons, cried out for clarity. But here you are, still listening, still reaching, still open. That means more than you know. And I want you to know this too. You don't have to carry it all. You were never created to walk this path alone. I go before you. I walk beside you. I live within you. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not disqualified. You are mine. When the world rushes you, I will slow you down with my peace. When confusion swirls around you, I will anchor you in my truth. When you feel too weary to move forward, I will carry you with my strength. I'm the God who gives hope in dry places, the God who sees beauty even in ashes. The God who still believes in you, even when you stop believing in yourself. And now I want to remind you again of something sacred. You don't need to have perfect faith. You just need a willing heart. You don't need to see the whole road. You just need to keep holding my hand, and you are. So be gentle with yourself tonight. Let grace speak louder than guilt. Let peace settle in where pressure used to live. Because I'm not just with you when you're strong. I'm with you when you cry. I'm with you when you question. I'm with you when you wonder if you'll ever feel okay again. I am not ashamed of your process. I am proud of your progress, and I am still unfolding a future for you that is good, full of life, and full of light. So rest now, child. You've done enough for today. Let me hold what you can't carry. Let me finish what you've started. You don't need to force what I have already promised. Tonight, just breathe. And remember, I am fighting battles you cannot see. I am opening doors you haven't even dreamed of. And I am closer than your next heartbeat. You are seen. You are safe. You are so deeply loved. Now go in peace. For tomorrow holds miracles you haven't imagined yet. And I will be there, waiting. With arms wide open, I love you always, your father.